Welcome, welcome, welcome to season 3 of What the Quote. I'm Tajuana. I am your host for these few minutes, and I am so excited about the quote that I'll be chatting with you about today. And the quote is, "The goal of meditation isn't to control your thoughts, it's to stop letting them control you." The author is unknown. So, right after we listen to this theme song that I created, I'm going to chat about the quote today.
And with the quote, we create kind humans who speak kindness, show kindness. Be a kind human. Be a kind human.
Oh my gosh, sometimes it's the simple things that bring me joy. I'm so excited about this quote that says the goal of meditation isn't to control your thoughts. It is to stop letting them control you. I have been talking a lot about meditation on my social media because it really is critical to the wealth and the kindness of ourselves. And one of the things that I'm doing to really focus a lot on meditation and to inspire you to cultivate meditation in your life is I am totally revamping my website. And it's going to be talking about meditation. It's going to be talking about tapping. It's going to be talking about the podcast. It's going to be talking about everything that you need to be kinder to yourselves, because that enables us to be kind to other humans. And so I started meditating about, I'm going to say 3 or 4 years ago. And the person who was really instrumental in really allowing me to understand meditation and what it does to my body was Dr. Joe Dispenza. You can look him up. He has lots of everything, YouTube videos, this, that, and the other. A great resource for getting started to meditate. Now, the thing that I loved about Dr. Dispenza was that he helped me. I had heard for years, oh my gosh, you need to meditate, this, that, and the other. But he really helped me to understand what meditation actually does to your body and what it does to your mind. I was totally blown away. And I was so excited because I was like a lot of other people. I thought meditation doesn't work. It's too hard. I can't quiet my mind. I keep thinking this, that, and the other. I was just like a lot of other people as it related to meditation. But what I realized was, and this is my invitation to you. What I realized was sometimes the things that we don't want to do are the very things that we need to do. And one of those things for me was meditation. Now, here is why I say that is because I understood prayer. And for some reason, I just thought prayer was the same thing as meditation. I don't know why, but I did. But what I realized was that prayer was really me talking to God, the creator, the universe, whatever you want to call it. For me, it was me talking to God, asking him to order my path, order my steps. Please help me get past this situation, talking to him about the things that was going on in my life, the things that I was grateful for. It was really me doing the talking to him. But then I realized that nobody wants to be in a relationship and only one person is doing all of the talking. So I realized that, meditation is me taking that time to listen to the nudges, the still small voice, the intuition, all of that can happen while you are meditating. And so, of course, anytime, hear what I'm saying, anytime we are learning something new, we don't know how to do it, we have a lot of questions about it, we think other people do it better than we do it, we try it and then we say it doesn't work, all of those things. However, meditation is a skill. And just like I would not come to your job and automatically know how to do it, you couldn't come to my job and automatically know how to do it. There's this process of learning, and meditation is the same. And because meditation really has the ability to, it's almost like this pulling that you're doing, because we as humans are so used to talking. We're not used to listening. And so it feels very uncomfortable. And so I would just invite you to, number one, be gentle with yourself, because you're learning something new. And it's not going to feel comfortable. It's not going, it may not feel comfortable. That's what I'm going to say. Because for some people, it may feel like home when they start meditating. But the thing that I want you to understand is give yourself some time to learn and surrender to the process, because we are always thinking, and you can replace thinking with talking. And so we're always thinking about what we have to do next, what this person said, what we're going to say, what we have to do. We're replaying things that happened in the past and what we should have, could have, would have said, and this, that, and I mean, we have so many thoughts that are going on in our minds, that when do you listen? Like, when do you set aside time to listen to God, yourself, your gut, your intuition? When do you have time? When do you set that time aside? And if you do not, you are really doing yourself a disservice, because you are always thinking. And what that might be is that you think that you have all of the answers. And so if we are always thinking, which means in a sense we're always talking, that does not create a space for us to learn anything new, because we are always doing the talking. And so what some of us do, even when we do think we're listening, even when we do think that we are listening, we are actually thinking about what we are going to say after that person finishes talking. And so we're not really listening. We're listening so that we can talk. And so if we are doing all of this talking, when do you have time to listen to yourself, your intuition, and your gut? Because it's through meditation, through this practice of listening, that you are able to be stronger in listening to your gut when something doesn't feel right. It's all about practicing. And so let me give you a specific example. Yesterday, I had a team building event with a corporation in Indianapolis. Boy, that's difficult for me to say. And I had packed everything. I had to stop and get some canvases and a little bit of paint that I needed. And I was getting everything packed up. And the car that I had picked up the canvases and the paint in was a different car than what I was using to drive to get to the event. So I had packed up everything in the car that I was driving, and I was ready to go, this, that, and the other. Pulled out of the garage. I was like, you know what? Let me check to make sure let me just check this car that I drove to get the supplies in. I was floored when I realized that had I not stopped and listened to that still small voice that said, hey, check your car, I would have forgotten the canvases that we needed to paint the masterpieces on. And when I looked in the back seat and saw the canvases, I was like, thank you, God, because I would have forgot them. If I was thinking, okay, I know I got everything. I'm going through. I did all the checks. I know I got everything. Sometimes it's that little voice, the little nudge that says, hey, check this. Wait a minute. Call this person. But if I am so used to doing all the talking and thinking and knowing, that does not leave room for any of my support to show up, because I think I know it all. I'm thinking my way through and not valuing feeling my way through. That is one of the gifts of meditation. Meditation really allows you to feel your way through in addition to thinking your way through. And, a lot of us talk about this intuition and gut. The way that you practice listening and following your intuition and your gut is through what you get in meditation. That's the practice. But if you do not allow yourself the practice of meditation, you really are doing yourself a disservice. Now, here's one of the things that I do want to acknowledge, that when you are first starting out meditating, it doesn't feel normal. I mean, it feels like you have 473,000 thoughts going through your mind. That's what it feels like. And you probably do. And so what I suggest to my clients is that you don't even focus on the thoughts, because the thoughts will take care of themselves. Just like the quote says, the goal of meditation isn't to control your thoughts. It's to stop letting them control you. So what I want you to do in the meditation is just to practice on your breathing. Just breathe. Just practice on your breathing. Take big belly breaths in, hold it for a few seconds, and then slowly release the breath. I like to do my meditation sitting. Sometimes I do it in my office. Sometimes I do it in the car before I go to work. It really doesn't matter where you do it. I prefer to do it with my eyes closed, because that helps me to pay attention to my breathing and what I'm feeling. But just concentrate on your breathing. That's all that's required. Just concentrate on taking deep breaths in. Okay, so let's practice. Let's take a deep breath in. And release it. Okay, let's do another practice run. Let's take a deep breath in. Hold it and gently release it. Another deep breath in. Hold it and gently release it. So I just want you to do that just a few times, hopefully a few times a day, if that is possible. And here is my shameless plug. If you follow me on YouTube, I have several meditations that are really simple that you can try. I think I have a 2 or 5 minute, and then I have a 10 minute, maybe a 20 minute. After that, I have some I am affirmations that really allow you to start to just experience the quiet peace of meditation. So just even if you take the 5 minute and just do it for a minute, 30 seconds, whatever it is, but start the process of you listening to yourself so that you could have more practice when you get a nudge to do something or not do something. And you can practice following that. And here's the thing. Sometimes you follow it and you're like, oh, that was off maybe. But it's just practice, because you will continue to do it and then it'll be perfect. It'll be like, oh my gosh, like that's why I wasn't supposed to do that, because this, that, or the other. And so be gentle with yourself as you start this process, and know that as you continue, you will notice that as soon as you sit down to meditate, the chatter that's in your head, it slows down. That now, instead of 473,000 different thoughts while you're meditating, now you only have 5. And if you keep practicing, there are times when immediately when I sit down, like I can feel my whole body relax. I can feel through my breath, if I'm stressed, that it's totally has come down. And so that really allows you and your body to de-stress, because what else are you doing to de-stress? Like, are you working out? Are you getting in the sauna? Are you meditating? Are you exercising? What are you doing to handle the stress that your body just goes through in a day? That is, I believe that is some of the reason why we are so sick, is because our bodies are in a consistent, heightened level of stress. Meditation is a gentle way to release that. And so I encourage you to do it, and do it often. And don't judge yourself if you're thinking. Just concentrate on your breathing. That's the goal. Just concentrate on your breathing. Well, okay, so here is your assignment. Your assignment is to go to YouTube, subscribe to my page, my channel, Tajuana Hill, and to listen to and to do the 2-minute, I think there's a 2-minute on there. It's either 2-minute or 5-minute meditation. To do that 3 times this week. Subscribe, listen to, and do one of the meditations that are on my YouTube channel. That is your assignment for this week. And let me know how it's working for you, how it went. And remember, be gentle with yourself. I had the best time with you today. Thank you so much for listening and subscribing and liking. Tell all your friends. I'm so excited. I even wrote a theme song. You want to hear it? Here it goes.
And with the quote, we create kind humans who speak kindness, show kindness. Be a kind human. Be a kind human.
Have a great week.